y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook. All right, y'all. So tonight we're going to be working on a washcloth. Sorry I'm winded because I was sitting here getting ready to start the live, and I remembered I had to put my laundry in the dryer, so I ran to the other end of the house. Then, of course, Maxie wanted a treat, so, you know, got to give the fur babies what they want. So let's see who is here. We got Miss Nancy and Miss Adele. Hello, hello, Miss Karen. Susan says she might be a little bit late. That is quite all right. You come when you can. And Miss Kimberly and Darcia. Hello, hello, hello. So welcome in, everybody. All right, so let me show y'all my blanket. Hey, Rudy. Yep, Rudy said he missed episode 93 because he lost power in his internet. So, his birthday is coming up August 8th. Not much longer. Oh, and Rudy, if I forget, happy birthday, August 8th. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. And DK Jen, hello, hello. All right, so here is my blanket so far. All right, so we got basket weave. And then there is my Suzette Stitch section. So for those that are working on the blanket, for the rice stitch, you're going to keep your stitch count the same. So it'll stay at 199. So you can go ahead and do your 2 rows of single crochet, and then you'll be ready to get started on the rice stitch. So that will be that. Rudy said in 3 weeks, he can celebrate. Awesome. Okay. We toss that back over there. Okay, so y'all, do we want to use sugar and cream in this orange? Or do we want to use sugar and cream? This one is Scrub Off. And this is called Holly Jolly. So we got Christmassy colors for like a Christmas in July. Hey, Jeannie and Joe, welcome in. Then I also have pink. Hey, Diane, welcome in. And then I also have this green that we did the basket weave with. So y'all, give me a quick vote on which one you want. Suzanne said, so the rice stitch is August. Yes, the rice stitch is the stitch that was picked Saturday for August. I do already have a tutorial for it, and I have it linked in the description box below. So if you're not familiar with the rice stitch, it's down there, so y'all can click on it. Rudy says he will be with Hillbilly Chicken Ranch live on the day of his birthday. Oh, that's great, Rudy. That'll be fun. All right, so give me some color choices, y'all. Okay, so we got the green, which I'll just frog back that other. So we got orange, pink, or Christmas in July-y. Which one y'all want to do? And then I'm going to show y'all, for those that were here on Saturday, I went ahead and finished burning my project on Granny D's live. And then after her live, I painted the little bee's eyes. So I will show y'all that before I move it and we get started. Okay, so I've got 2 for orange, 1 for pink. Any more votes? Nancy, you got a vote? You got orange, pink, or the Holly Jolly? Hello, Mama. Mama says orange because it's my favorite color. She knows me so well, y'all. Okay, so we got 3 for orange, 1 for pink. 2 for pink, and 1 Holly Jolly. Right now, the orange is winning. So unless that changes, we're going to go with the orange. That's kind of what I was thinking. Hey, Bojan. Okay, we got 4 for orange. Welcome in. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera, y'all, and I'm going to show you how the bee turned out because it's so cute. And then I will move him out of the way, and we will get started. So if y'all want to crochet along, okay, so there's another one for pink. If y'all want to crochet along with me, these are all 4-weight, 100% cotton. I'm probably going to use my eye hook. Maybe. I might use J. Maybe I'll use the J. So that's what I'm going to do. Which is a 5.5 millimeter or 6 millimeter, whichever hook size you want to use for whatever cotton you're using. I'm just going to be making a washcloth. So, all right, let me switch the camera. I always hit the wrong button. Then y'all can see my little bee because she's so cute. She turned out super cute. Look how cute she is. So I did ask the people on Granny D's if I should paint the eyes because I was really thinking about painting them. And I think it really just made it. I just like the way it turned out. I think it turned out super cute. All right, let me move the stand out of the way, which I would leave it up here, but it's a little high for crocheting. Okay, scoot you out of the way. Here's my phone. Let's move you over here. All right. DK Jen says, cute bee. Thank you. Susan, is my blanket ready for August? I have finished my Suzette Stitch section. Let me grab that so y'all can get a close-up look at it. Okay, so I finished up the Suzette section. So I've just got to do my 2 rows of single crochet. So the stitch count's going to stay the same. It's going to stay at 199. So we're just going to go across, do my 2 rows of single, and then I will be ready to start the rice stitch. And then that's how my basket weave section turned out. So that is what I'll be getting ready for. All right. I believe the orange was the winner chicken dinner. So looks like I was playing around with Tunisian. My mom, let's see, did I do a cross stitch with Red Barn and a wagon on it several years ago? I found one in the closet that I'd forgotten about. It's really nice. Yes, I did. I did. It also have like a pond, I think, in front of it. Kimberly says, having to head out. Hubby needs to get some rest. Have a wonderful night, all. Good night, Kimberly. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. But I did do that cross stitch. That's a long time ago. Alrighty, let me zoom us down just a smidge. Okay, so for this, okay, so we're back on Suzette Stitch. I'm going to do 2 rows of half double. So let's go ahead and start out with a chain of, let's see, odd stitch count total. So let's do a chain of 27. And I know we've been doing an even chain, but since I'm going to do a row of half double, I want to skip 2 chains instead of going into the first chain. That way it has a more squared off look. So let's go ahead and chain 27. Sorry, I'm counting. Okay, so I think that's 27. We'll find out when I get ready to start this next section. Okay, so I'm going to do, I'm going to work in my 3rd chain. So I'm going to skip the first 2 chains, working into the 3rd. Then I'm going to work a half double crochet all the way across, which should give me a stitch count of 25. And why am I doing it this way? I don't know. I just thought, why not? And then I'm also going to do a couple extra double crochets on either end. So it'll have kind of like a border all the way around. So it'll have the half double crochets on the side and then the 2 rows of half double on the bottom and then all the texture in the center. Oh, hold up, y'all. My camera just went out. Let's play switcheroozy. Hi. Hello, hello. Oh, I don't know which thingy. I've got the, let me bring Nancy up for a quick second because I unplugged my cameras and I don't know which port I plugged them in. So before I unplug my camera, in case it kicks me out of the live, that way Nancy will be here so it won't totally end the live. If Miss Nancy is cool with that. Are you cool with that, Nancy? Okay. Hi, Nancy. She's got us muted, y'all. Let me see here. My mom says my dad is going to help her find a way to hang it.
Sorry, because Earl had gotten home and we were talking.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't, just in case you brought me up, I didn't want people to hear what we were talking about.
I got you. I understand. And my mom says she wishes she could take a picture so everybody could see it. It's really pretty. Remind me on Tuesday and I could take a picture. All right, y'all. So let me stop my cam for a second. And if I disappear, I will come back as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Oh, I got the right one. No, I didn't.
I started working on a scarf. And I'm using the Karen Cakes. And the color is plum pudding. For some reason, my camera is, there you go. So that's the colors. Isn't that pretty? But I have 2 cakes of it. It's the same color, but the way they wound it up, this one has more purple in it. Or it seems like it has more purple. But it's the same colors. I was going to do a shawl, but I didn't feel like doing a big project. So I'm doing just a scarf. So I'll stop whenever I feel like stopping. If I want it short, I'll keep it short. If I want it extra long, I'll make it extra long. So I was working on cows yesterday and today. I made a chocolate strawberry cow for my niece. That's the last cow of all my nieces. And this is hers. This is the chocolate strawberry one. Isn't she cute? I didn't think of besides her. I didn't think about changing them up with different colors. So because
I got really cute.
I usually just do the paws and everything else the same color. So when she said she wanted a brown cow with pink spots, I'm like, oh, that came out cute.
My mom says those are beautiful colors. Hey, Mishi, welcome in.
I had to check this arm over here, and this one it feels a little loose. Yeah, this one feels a little loose.
Hey, Candy, welcome in.
I'll fix that later. But this is the last one of the Christmas presents. But
yay,
guess what?
But that's good.
But her birthday is next month, August 18th. So there you go. It's ready for her birthday too.
There you go. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's get back to the tutorial. Let me switch the camera again. Make sure it's going to work before I kick Nancy down. Or actually, if you want to hang out, I'll just kick you off to the side if you want to stay.
That's fine.
Whichever or whatever.
To the side is fine. To the side is fine.
Alrighty.
I'll mute that way if anything you don't hear anything.
Okay, that'll work. Let me zoom back down again. Boop, boop. I tell you what, I can make us even, and then I can go solo, and then you can still hang out, and then I'll bring you back. That way they can see. Okay. All right, so what we were doing before my camera decided to play silliness is we're doing a half double crochet in each stitch all the way across. And then when I get to the other end, we're going to chain 1. So if y'all left me, if you're working on this with me, when you get to the end, I'm going to do a chain 1, turn, and then I'm going to work a half double crochet in each stitch all the way across. Again. So how is everybody doing? How was your week been so far? In Tennessee, the weather was hot, 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 hot. And then the past couple of days have been actually quite nice. I thought, I mean, like low 80s. I thought it's been mild and I've enjoyed it. Nishi says, happy Friday Eve. So glad this week is almost done. And she's been a member for 10 months. So yay, 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 yay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Alrighty. And I'm at the end. So chain 1 and turn. And then just working a half double in each stitch all the way back across. Whoop. I'm counting as I go, or I was. Then I think I just lost count. Hey, Doretha, welcome in. I think that's 10. Let's see. 1, 2. Yay, there's 10. Susan said, I'll be back. Okay. Oh. Whoa. If anyone is not familiar with a half double, I do have a tutorial on how to do that.
Hi, Doretha.
It's much slower than... Yep, Nancy's hiding in the background. So she's saying howdy do.
The voice from beyond. I was gonna type it, but I don't want to misspell her name.
24 and 25. Yeah, I got it right. Okay, so now this is where we're going to start the Suzette Stitch, which is also known as the Thicket Stitch. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and then after this, it's going to be a 1-row repeat until you get your project as long as you want it. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do 2 or 3 starting half doubles. Let me get some of this yarn out first. And all I'm doing is, the only reason I'm doing that is to give it a border. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3 would be about the same size as the end border here. So let's do 3 half doubles. So half, half, half. Yep. And then in this first stitch here, we're going to work a single crochet and a half double in the same stitch. Then we're going to skip a stitch and in the next work a single and a half. Skip, single and a half. And we're going to do that all the way across.
Single and a half? I thought it was single and double.
I mean single and a double, sorry.
I'm like, I've done this all wrong.
Yeah, I was thinking half doubles. I don't know what I've done right there. We're just do as I say. No, don't do as I say. Do as I do it. Yeah, you're right. Single and a double. Oh my goodness, y'all. So single and a double.
I was about to, man. I'm not ripping. I'm just, finishing this section and starting anew. If I had it wrong.
Nope. Yeah, you're right. Single, double, single, double, single, double. Sorry, y'all. Single, and then a double. Single and a double.
I'm sure there's a single and a half double. I wonder what that one's called.
Oh, we might have to look that one up. Single. If anybody knows, let me know. Okay, so now we're going to skip. Now I should have, after I skip this one, I'll have 4 left. So in this one, since this would normally be the last stitch of the row, we're going to work our single. And then in these 3 here, work half doubles in each of those. So you got half, half, and half. Sorry about that, y'all. And thank you, Nancy, for catching my wrongness. Chain 1 and turn. And then that is your repeat. So now then we're going to work 3 half doubles in these first 3 stitches. So half, half, and half. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then now here we're back to where we were starting. So in this single crochet, work a single and a double. Skip a stitch into the next. So you're skipping the half double and working into the single. You're going to work a single and a double. Sorry, y'all. Skip a stitch, single and double all the way across. And that is going to be our repeat until you get to 4 stitches. Well, actually, I guess 5 stitches. Then you'll skip 1, work a single, and then 3 half doubles. So skip 1 here, single and a double. And then you'll keep going until your project is able to be squared off. And I will show y'all when I get closer to the end how I do that. You don't have to measure it. It's not an exact, it doesn't have to be exact. Doretha says, oh, hey, Nancy, I hear you in the background. Yes, I was trying to make it so that everybody could see the tutorial part. And my camera was acting wonky. Okay, so here we have 5 stitches left. So we're going to skip this double crochet here and into this stitch here, work a single. And then in these last 3, work half double crochets in each of the last 3. So half, half, half. Chain 1 and turn. Hey, Angel.
Hi, Angel.
And what that's doing by doing the half double, once it gets going, this here is going to create texture, and then this on either end is going to be flat or smoother, just like your base here. So it's going to create kind of like a frame. So it's going to frame out your textured part in the middle.
That's cool.
All right, so let me make us back even Steven here.
I'll switch my camera.
I was gonna say, or I can zoom us back a little, but I know I've kind of asked people, and they like it when we're up a little closer so they can see the stitch. Hello, no Olive. Welcome in.
Hello, Olive. So I'll just bring my camera down. There we go.
And then we're just going to continue onward. Mishi's resting her eyes. When I rest my eyes at this time of night, next thing I know it's morning. Or I wake up in the middle of the night and have to turn everything off.
Miss Karen's little happy coffee is right here saying hi.
Cute. Alrighty, y'all. So this is just a repeat. Work 3 half doubles. And then you start with your single and then a double right here. For anybody coming in, if you missed it, the stitch count for August is going to be the same. So if you have finished the Suzette Stitch for your, if you're doing the stitch along, she said she set a timer for 15 minutes just in case. That's a good idea.
I'm going to mute for a second.
Okay. But the stitch count for August is going to be the same. So 199. If you are working your project, if your project is something different, I know Karen was working I believe it was Karen that was doing a scarf. As long as your stitch count is a odd multiple, you'll be good to go for the rice stitch. So, which really the rice stitch can be done either way. It doesn't have to be an odd, but if you want it to stay symmetrical, or if you want it to start and end the same. So, all right, y'all, we'll do 3 half doubles. So what has everyone got planned for the weekend if y'all want to share? I'm going to be going on a little road trip with my friend. Single, double, 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 double. Yes, Wednesday nights are usually my night where I crash early. The past 2 Wednesdays, I've gone to bed, went on to bed to listen to West Coast Wednesday. Yeah, I didn't get very far last night. I saw JB show some stuff, and Jamie showed some stuff. That's all I remember, y'all. And I know there were 6 people on panel when I fell asleep. So, Rudy says 8:27, 8:28 here. It's probably 8:28 there now. But the Suzette Stitch is a lovely little textured stitch. It's very similar to the Sedge Stitch, except the Sedge Stitch adds a half double in there with all of these. But I like both of them. They both give you texture. They look very similar. The Sedge Stitch has a little bit more of a texture to it. Gives you more, not really a bobble, but it just gives you a little more squish factor. My mom is going to a Christmas in July party Saturday morning, eating brunch and swapping ornaments. Yes, I got an invite to that, but I already had plans.
That sounds like fun, swapping Christmas ornaments.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so a little Christmas in July. I'm assuming it was to the same Christmas in July. Shelly messaged to see if I wanted to come to a Christmas in July thing with her. But I already had plans for this weekend. Rudy says, Pam, drive a 53 Honda. I do not drive a 53 Honda. Hey, Granny D. She said they've had rain, and rain since they got there, but great temps, low 80s. Looking forward to meeting up. Yes, ma'am. With me and my buddy. Oh, did y'all go today to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery?
She dropped a few dollars, she says.
Dollar. I'm going to drop a few dollars there myself.
Awesome.
I was going to get some more knitting needles, but I don't know that I will. I may just get yarn this time because I didn't get yarn last time. And Granny D saying, howdy do.
Hello, Granny D.
I did not get yarn the last time. I got stuff. I got other stuff. I got this little guy. My little sock monkey.
Mm-hmm.
He's a tape measure. But he's cute. And I bought a bunch of little blank ones, or blank tape measures to make things. And do you think I've made the first one? No. I found them in a bag though.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
I have 3 that I've been meaning to make something with, and they're just staring at me. Yep. After I made that turtle, the other ones went in the back burner.
Yep. And Granny D, I had something, and if I can't find it, I'll just mail it to you. My mom says, "Yep, it's the same one."
I have yarn. I have yarn that is twisted with the gray and the white, like the sock monkey.
Mm-hmm.
That I've made cup cozies with to make a sock monkey.
I've got some brown and white.
I have some red and white. I have some blue and white. I have some gray and white. I got them all to make sock monkey cozy, and I think I made a dozen, and then I stopped. So I still have a whole bunch.
My mom's asking me where my road trip is. It's the road trip. We're going to go to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery and meet Miss Granny D.
There it is so far.
Pretty.
It matches my little cup. It's purple. Let's see. Oh. Can I get to it? I have so many things down here. Like you were saying the other day, you need to do a yard sale. I think I need to do one too.
I do. I need to do a yard sale bad.
But I live in the middle of nowhere.
I do too, but and yard sales don't do great at my house for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, my road is pretty busy. I guess it's not like super busy. It's not like the main highway. So I don't know if people are just, they're on a mission when they come down my road to get from road A to road B. You know, it's like a cross through and they just don't want to stop. I don't know. So. But we've had decent luck having yard sales at my mom's and at my sister's. So, but the problem with doing that is then I got to pack up all my stuff and haul it to their house. And that just makes it even more work.
This is the yarn that I got to make the sock monkeys.
That looks like what mine is. That mine is brown. It's not gray.
This is Bernat denim style. And I got all the colors when they were on clearance.
Oh yeah.
I got red.
And I know you said denim style, but all I'm hearing is whoop, whoop, whoop.
Gagging style.
But I was gonna change it. Whoop up denim style. Hey, make it style, monkeys.
I have those.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll get inspired to make a little sock monkey tape measure.
I need to get back on some projects. I got a craft show coming up in October. Mm-hmm. So I need to get back on making stuff.
Oh,
and here's my mom says, have fun. Awesome. Have fun.
I have black and gray. So I have gray and white and black and gray or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then the light gray and then the red. I have two of the reds.
So the black and gray kind of looks like what this is. I mean, this is like black and white, but I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one. No, it's two colors. But I've had this for a while. This is when Hobby Lobby used to have this kind of stickers on it.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. I think some of them are still like that at my store. What? Oh, the ones that aren't their brand. Their brand, they print it right on the label. But is that acrylic?
Is that acrylic? Twisty. 70% acrylic, 30% cotton.
Okay. Yeah. Granny D says, yep, yard sales are so much work, but great if you have loads of folks who come by. Yeah, exactly.
So I have 4 colors.
And usually our town does like a big like community yard sale in June. So I don't know if I missed it because we had such a busy June with the wedding and everything. Mm-hmm. Or if they didn't do it this year, which I know they had like an ag tour thing. So I don't know if they did it on the same weekend as that or if, like I said, or if they just didn't do it this year. And usually when they do that, then they just they have like they print it in the paper and they say, you know, this road has a bunch of yard sales, this road has a bunch of yard sales, this road has a bunch of yard sales. Basically, everybody in town has one. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's a good thing and sometimes that's a bad thing. Sometimes you get a whole bunch of people out and they're all in the mood to shop and they buy all your goodies at the yard sale. And then sometimes, because there are so many of them, they don't buy because they're busy checking all of them before they decide to stop and buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I watch a YouTuber that lives in the Oregon area, and she goes with her mom through to neighborhood yard sales, and then they have so many of them that they have maps. So you know which house is doing a yard sale.
Yep.
You can decide which road to go down or not, or.
Yep. I used to go with a friend of mine and we would go, like she liked to go to like the wealthier neighborhoods. We would go like to Nashville. So she would pick me up early and we would go to some of the really wealthy neighborhoods because she had told me, she's like, when they have yard sales, they're getting rid of stuff. And you would think that their stuff would be expensive, but they're getting rid of stuff because they want to buy new stuff or they've already bought new stuff. So they want it out of their way. They're not doing a yard sale to have money. They're just, or to make money. They're doing a yard sale to get the stuff out of their way.
Yeah.
My mom said she needs to have a yard sale or a garage sale there. Yeah. I just got so much stuff.
No, what I don't like about yard sales, in my parents' neighborhood, you have these group of people that are buying to resell at their own place.
Yeah.
So you have a pair of jeans that you already have at $1. I'll give you 25 cents for it.
Yeah. There's a few of those here too that'll come through.
I'd
be like,
it's already $1.
I'm like, don't come by on day one offering me that. You come by at the end of the day when I'm on day 2, when I'm not wanting to drag it back in the house. Then we'll talk. But don't come by, first day. But yeah, because that's part of the yard selling.
Yeah. Because they'll buy one weekend and then the next weekend you see them at the flea market selling the same thing.
They selling it for $5.
Yeah.
And they won't come down. Nope, $5.
Nope.
But yeah, I've got one of those canopy tent things. So I'm like, I could set that up, but then I'm afraid people will stop thinking that that's what's for sale. Nope. That's just my shade. Because in that way, it doesn't matter if it rains or whatever.
Yeah.
But
or it gets too hot.
One thing I meant to tell y'all, if you're wondering why I'm doing a half double, since you're working a single and a double all the way across, the height of it, the two combined, is roughly that of a half double crochet. So
you can see the texture when you turn it like this. Look,
it's really pretty. I really do like. I do like these texture stitches, and we'll get into one later that's called the lemon peel, which is also very similar to the sedge and the Suzette.
Okay,
it's closer to the sedge in that it's all single and double, but you don't skip any stitches. And it'll be coming up it's on the wheel, so it'll be coming up soon. But I do have a tutorial for it as well. And it's probably my favorite go-to for washcloths. It's like what the majority of the washcloths that I've been making are. Yeah, you have no holes in it at all. So my mom says those are looking good. Thank you.
Thank you. This was another gifted yarn to me that I've had over a year. So yay, I'm using it.
That is what I'm trying to do, y'all. I'm trying to use up my yarn that I have in my stash. I mean, like I told y'all at the beginning of the year, did that mean I was not going to buy yarn? Please. No, I'm still buying yarn, just not in the quantities that I have in the past. Like I was really good at the Hobby Lobby clearance. I did not buy much yarn at all. Granted, mine didn't have much by the time I got there, but there really wasn't a lot that I saw that I just had to have. I did go looking for one particular yarn that they didn't have, but so I didn't go overboard because there wasn't a lot. And also the past 2 times they've had the big sale, I was also shopping for Sappho. But she's back stateside, so she got to do her own shopping in person.
I didn't get a lot of yarn at Hobby Lobby either this year.
Maybe you'll get to go to it next time.
Maybe.
But yeah, I wanted to use up a lot of my yarn. And, in my blanket, I've been using a lot of yarn because I just have been. Because I'm using up stash yarn. And I may make another calendar blanket. I don't know. We'll see.
By the end of the year, with the basket weave, you'll have used 13 cakes.
Exactly. 13 cakes plus that black. And then I'm going to do a border all the way around in black. So when it's all said and done, it'll be basically 14, the 13 cakes plus this whole skein. So that's quite a bit of yardage.
That's a lot.
And then if I decided to make another one using whatever colors, then that would be that many more.
And you have space for more yarn.
Exactly. Then I can clear out a tote and put that tote full of yarn on the shelves and then fill up that tote with something else. My mom says good night. She's going to go read her Bible before bedtime. Good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us for a little while.
By looking at the colors on here, you would think that it would be long changes, but it's I already had the mid purple, the light purple, a dark purple. Now it's getting into a darker purple. So
they look like they would be, but I guess that would be really short stripes then.
They show that like it's longer stripes in the picture here.
Yeah,
but I don't think it is, because if I'm doing a scarf, that's what, 8 inches.
Yeah, because it's not even a wide scarf.
Because it's already changing, and then this color change is shorter than this color change. You see? See this one here?
Oh yeah,
and that one right there.
So you would, even if you were doing a stripe project, they would not be even stripes. Yeah, I must have a little tiny, like, my nail keeps hanging right there. I mean, I can't see it, but I can feel it.
That's how I know that I need to file my nails, is when it snags on something.
Yep. And I won't pull out the nail file on live.
Do it. I don't know. I just want to poke the little bee right here. Where is it? Poke. I better be careful. It's a bee. It might sting me.
That's right.
It might retaliate. Stop poking me. He'll send his friends over. Nancy's being attacked by bees.
after I finish this row, we'll see how big it is. It's not anywhere near being ready to be squared off, but if anybody has missed how I square it off, I'm going to show you how I do that. And do this right here. Okay, so on this, hold on. Let me take this off for just a second. There we go. Okay, so here's what we got right now. The side bands are a little bit longer than this bottom band, but that's okay. Or a little bit wider. But I think if I had have done it too, it would have been a lot, because it's not my stitch height with this hook it wouldn't have been squared. It wouldn't have been a 2 to 2, like 2 rows to 2. Anyway, y'all know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Or you could tell them that's how you wanted it.
There you go.
Nobody needs to know that's what you were trying to do.
True. Okay, so here's how I square mine off. You go back to my comments here. You fold it in half, or you fold it from corner to corner. And so I still got this much before it's going to be squared off. But you see here, this is where my textured section is. So I'm going to have to do at least, let's see, that's probably 1, 2, so that's 4 rows of texture. So I'm going to do 4 more rows of texture before I'll do the last rows of half double. Mm-hmm. But so I'll check it again. I'll do a few more rows, and then I'll check it again, and then we'll see how close we're getting to it being squared off. Go back to like this. Angel said that's pretty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if her comment was coming through when you were showing yours or I was showing mine, but thank you anyway for either one or both.
I don't know. How's a new doggy, Angel? She's so cute.
Angel got a new puppy. Well, she's not a puppy. She's 2 years old. She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Angel said both are pretty. Thank you, Ma.
Gracious.
I don't remember what I was. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So, y'all, Nancy, do you still have your shawl and the ball for sale?
Yes, I do.
Do you have it handy? Y'all, Miss Nancy's got 3 balls?
Yes.
She's got 3 balls of shawl and the ball she's got up for sale. So if anybody's been looking for some, because y'all know you can't get it anymore, she's got 3 balls. 12, right?
12 for the 3.
12 for the 3 plus shipping.
And it's called Lotus Blossom. It's got like a teal.
Very like pretty.
A teal inside.
Here, hold up. Let me switch us. So y'all get in contact with Miss Nancy. Little Treasures by Nancy. Or Nancy at Little Treasures by Nancy. So that is, she got 3 of those.
They call it a 4, but that don't look like no 4 to me.
No, and if anybody's worked with shawl and a ball, you know it is a very thin yarn. Yeah.
I was trying to do the scarf with this yarn. I was fighting with it.
Okay, so that yarn right there, though, I would tell y'all, if you go back to
this one shows the teal more.
If you go to the May stitch and do that in an iris stitch using a hook that's a little bit, I don't know what size hook that's calling for, but you could probably use an eye hook, and you would get such a lovely, flowy, drapey fabric with that. And that iris stitch would be
that's what I was trying to use, the eye hook right here. Look.
But were you doing it with this? But were you doing it with this stitch?
With this stitch, yeah.
See, this is such a dense stitch, but you could. Hey, Christy. She said, "Oh man, I wish I had money in my PayPal. I love shawl and a ball." But with the iris stitch, since it's an open and airy stitch, it would work really well because you want the stitches to be loose to give it that flow. Yep. Just thought I'd share that with y'all. So how are you doing tonight, Miss Christy? She is lurking in the bushes coming out to comment on the shawl and the ball. But yes, y'all, go check out Miss Nancy's. If y'all are interested, just shoot her an email.
I'm gonna put my email here just in case.
Yes, please do. And if anybody is catching the replay and you're interested in it, send her an email. She might still have it.
It's $12 for all three.
Yeah, that's not each. That's total. So that's a good deal, y'all. Plus shipping. Shipping would depend upon where you live, but
yeah, and it's a pound. I put it in a bag so I can weigh it. All three balls are a pound on the weight.
So a pound of yarn, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Christy's working on a mug rug set for market this coming Tuesday. Awesome.
Crochet or sewn?
Probably crochet.
Because I had fun making the mug rug with Miss Kimberly, but that was sewn.
Mm-hmm. It's a little quilted.
I want to make some more. I'm using mine as a on top of my mouse pad, so it's gotten a little dirty.
It happens. Yep, Christy's crocheting, but she has been knitting hats like a mad woman. Awesome. I'm telling y'all, I've got to make some projects. I got to kick out some small projects to be able to, or my booth is going to be mighty bare. Let's see. Let's do a couple more rows here, and then we'll do a little testaroo again. And then we'll do our Jeopardy question. It's about that time. We got about a little over 5 minutes before we do our Jeopardy question. Answer.
I would like to go to the flea market, in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Because their booths are only $11.
See, that is amazing. Our booth fees around here are ridiculous for a lot of places. I mean, for something like that. Like, I guess I could check out the one that's in Nashville. It might not be that much, but the majority of the ones around here, it's $50 a day. So, like, an $11 booth would be awesome.
And it's under it's sort of like a giant barn.
Yeah.
So the outside is open air,
mm-hmm.
but you're underneath the overhang. And then if they have booths on the inside, which have walls, which I don't need a wall.
But it would be nice to have one, because then if you had like a blanket or something, you could probably tack it up or somehow or hang it.
Well, you what they have is each booth is between pillar columns that hold up the roof, and you back up your car into that section.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, if you can pop your hood and hang it from your hood, or you can put a board across the columns and hang stuff from there.
That's cool that you can pull your car in.
Yeah.
Because most of the ones here too, even if you can pull your car in, like you can only pull your car in to unload, and then you have to take your car out.
Nope. You can park, back into the spot. So if anything, you can have the trunk open if you have some stuff in there or whatever.
That would be cool. Okay, we all looks like
So
we're gonna do
we'll
one more
see.
row.
We'll
Let's
see.
Christy said the reason she's making mug rugs is because a lady bought her crocheted farmhouse placemats, and these will match. So she's hoping she'll want those to go with her set. Hey, that's smart thinking.
Hey, yeah. Repeat buyer.
Exactly.
That's what I was hoping with the little cows. The people that bought big cows will come back and get a baby cow. But the reason I got those are smaller is because my nieces, they wanted a brown cow, and Burnett Blanket where I was getting them from did not have brown.
Oh, okay.
So I had to get the parfait.
Mm-hmm.
And the parfait it's a little thinner, which is to me is nicer because some people don't want a giant cow because they're huge.
Oh yeah, the big ones are big.
Yeah.
Dropping my
And with
signal.
the chenille from Dollar Tree,
Mm-hmm.
you can get them even smaller,
Oh yeah.
and it's the same pattern.
It's amazing how the same pattern, depending upon the yarn you use and the hook you use, the different size projects you can get.
Mm-hmm. Because we got this little baby, right? She fits in the screen here, right? But then you got her mama. She barely fits.
She's a little bigger. Hey, Chandra, welcome in.
So that's what the Burnett blanket. That's the one. This one and the blue one I have is with the Burnett blanket that I've gotten from Walmart. Cause that's my go-to place to buy yarn around here.
All right, y'all. I didn't file it, but I had to snip it. Okay, so let me. It was driving me nuts.
Okay, that looks so pretty.
So let me show y'all this. Okay, so we're gonna fold it up. Flip it back over here. Okay, so we're folding it up, corner to corner. Okay, so that's where we're at now. May need to go.
One more.
I might need to do one more row of the Suzette and then do my half doubles, and then I think it'll be pretty well squared off.
Yeah.
But let's do that. And I forgot to put our names back up. Let me do that right quick. We should have
you can see part of my name right there. By Nancy.
Here we go. We should have ads coming on here in just a minute. I know I guess I was 2 minutes late starting, but because it's saying we haven't been live quite for an hour. So I will wait until after the ads run, and then I will drop the Jeopardy question.
Mm-hmm.
For those that are just joining us, I'm making a washcloth, and I'm starting it by doing 3 half doubles. And then I'm doing the Suzette Stitch, which is a single and a double. Tinykins, do not walk through there. Don't you do it.
I saw his ear.
Don't do it. Hey, Miguel. Back from church.
Hola, Miguel.
Lock up the flock. Okay. Tiny, I need you to move, dude. Hold on.
It's time for my close-up, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Can I help you? Come on. You're turning the camera with your tail. Go.
Told you it was time for my close-up, Mom.
Goofball. All right, as I was saying, now my camera's all wonky. Tinykins. Okay. We're doing the Suzette stitch, so you do a single and a double in the same stitch, then you skip a stitch into the next one, work a single and a double. And you do that all the way across until you have 5 stitches left. And then you end it the same way you started. You end with a single crochet followed by 3 half doubles.
And that's to give you a flat frame around the project.
Exactly. And if I was just working the Suzette stitch without a border around it, you just start with a single and a double, skip a stitch, single and a double, skip a stitch all the way across, and you end with just one single.
And it's nice and straight. Look at that.
It does create a really nice straight edge.
I like that. I like when you don't have, if you don't feel like doing a border, you're okay.
Yep. And I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Oh, I know. It's a 1 row repeat. You just start out with a odd stitch count. So if you chain an even amount, for however wide you want your project to be, y'all can't see my hands because we're narrowed here. So you make your chain as long as you want it to be, as long as it's an even number. And then you turn, and then I usually do a foundation row of single crochet if I'm just going to work the Suzette stitch, but you don't have to. You can just start working the pattern right there without doing the foundation row.
I did a foundation of a single.
And then that's it. You just chain 1 turn, and you get rolling. Single, double, skip 1, single, double, skip 1, single, double, all the way across. All right, so then here we are at the end of the washcloth here. I'm going to leave you up, but I'll make me a little bit bigger.
No problem.
All right, so then we're going to finish it off by working 2 rows of half double crochet. And then we'll check it out. It should be fairly
I like that.
weird.
I like the idea of doing the frame with the texture in the center. I'll probably do one like that next week. I like that idea.
I don't know, it just gives it a little bit of depth or a little bit of something. You know, just for a little something different. Okay, now at the end of this row, normally I would just chain 1 and turn, but since the last row of half double is going to be my last, I'm going to go ahead and do chain 2. That way my corner will be more squared off, like these down here at the bottom. Remember I did chain 2 here?
Yeah.
Or not chain 2 here, but I did an even or an odd chain, and then I skipped the first 2 instead of going into that next one. In essence, it was like a chain 2. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But if you if you like the rounded look, you can just chain 1 and turn and cruise on. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But for my washcloths here lately, I've been trying to do more of a squared off. And you could also put a little loop-de-loo. So if you wanted to be able to hang it.
From a kitchen knob.
So you could also just do a chain of, 10 or however many to make yourself a little loop. Let's do that. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. Turn. And then you could either slip stitch here so that you got your little loop like that to hang it. So like if you have like a little hook you want to hang it from, I'm going to go ahead and go right back in here and slip stitch just so that it's not like super loosey-goosey. And then I'm going to get started on my half doubles to finish out my project. You could also do your loop at the end if you wanted to, Or you could just not do a loop at all and just chain 2 and turn and half double all the way back across. Most of mine, I don't put a little loop-de-loo on. I do put a loop on my face scrubbies because I keep my face scrubbies in the shower.
So you can hang them?
Mm-hmm. And I don't wash my face scrubbies after every use. So if y'all think that's gross, I'm sorry. That's just what I do. And then, you know, when I'm ready to wash it, I take it out and wash it when it gets dirty. But otherwise, I just leave it hanging right there in the shower, so it's there when I need it.
And it dries up nicer hanging.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, it's crochet, so I mean, I could just hang it on from one of the little openings, but it's better with a little loop-de-loo. I prefer it with
just so you could say loop-de-doo.
Exactly. All right, so we're coming up here on the end. Let's see how squared off I got this bad boy. Like I said, you don't have to measure it. Then I like to do the chain 1 to fasten off. Chain 1, pull it out. Before I pull it out, let's just see. All right. Let me zoom back a little. Boop. Got to zoom in to zoom out. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go corner to corner. Come here, hook. Flipper. Oh, that's pretty dang square, y'all. Look at that.
Yes, it is.
That is pretty squared off. It's a tiny bit bigger on one side than the other, but not
but nobody's carrying a ruler.
Matter. You know what? And I ain't about blocking a washcloth, but you know, there you go, y'all. That's pretty spot on, I think. Bam.
Yeah.
Now you got a nice little square.
If someone is carrying a ruler and saying, Pam, this is not square, then they don't get no more washcloths.
I could slap them.
Oh, yeah, you could do that too.
Let's see what I do. I had a ruler laying here. Let's just see. Got my ruler here. All right, this is right at just a smidge. Oh, y'all can't see. Boop, boop. We'll go one more. Boop. Okay, so it's just a smidge over 8. Right there, see? All right.
Wow, it looks wider on the camera because mine is also 8 and yours looks much wider.
Okay, so we turned it. Okay, so now this one, here we are. And this one is 2 smidges over 8.
Okay.
Okay, so actually, let's see. So this one was 8 1/8, and this one's 8 1/4. So, I mean, it's an 1/8 of a difference. So, you know what? 1/8 of an inch. I can live with that.
That's not going to be noticeable.
I can live with that.
I can
yes,
too.
I can. All right, y'all. Let's go drop that Jeopardy question since I didn't do that when I said I was going to do that. All right, so the category. Okay, so now this is the final Jeopardy category. And y'all, I got it right. And
Yay!
it was a total guess. So if you're thinking about guessing, just guess. Because if my guess was right, yours probably will be too. All right, y'all, here we go. The category is 1960s TV history. And the answer is the 1967 finale of The Fugitive drew in 78 million viewers, surpassing the 73 million who tuned into this show Sunday, February the 9th, 1964. Yes, this was before my time, but if you think about it, think about a TV show that would have had a lot of views in the 60s. And drop your answers in the chat. Or your questions. Yeah, drop your questions in the chat.
I can't think right now.
And y'all, if you are catching this on the replay, feel free to drop your answer in there, like as soon as it pops up and you want to answer. And just be like, I think it's this. And then if it's wrong, that's okay. Then you can be like, oh, you can go back and comment under your thing like, woohoo, I was right, or oh darn, I was wrong. You know, take a guess. You can still play along if you're catching the replay. It's just for funsies.
Excuse me.
I like how that turned out. Can y'all, now that I'm zoomed back a little bit, y'all can see the texture. So you got this little frame. That. So smooth, 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 smooth on the sides, and then texture in the middle.
And if you want a less of a border, you just do less half doubles, right?
Yes. So like, you know, if you just wanted a smaller, yeah. So like I'd probably next time I'll probably do the 2 half doubles, and then instead of 3 half doubles here, I'll probably just do 2.
But I like that idea.
Either way, it's going to give you the same effect. Mm-hmm. Just same as before. You want your working stitch count to be odd multiple. And then just remember when you go across, like if you want to stop with 2, you'll do in that last pass, you only do 1 single before you do your half doubles. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to be adding a stitch each time. And then it's going to grow. Meow. Because you'll be adding extra stitch. Yep. But I think it turned out really pretty. I like it.
I like it.
If I do say so myself. I'm not seeing any answers. Come on, y'all. Or questions. Give me a guess. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Trust me, I just took a wild guess, and I got lucky that it was the right guess.
I don't remember shows from the 60s. I'm trying to think.
Rudy says, as for the year 61, I was not around in 61 either. But I'll read the answer again. The category is 1960s TV history. The 1967 finale of The Fugitive drew in 78 million viewers, surpassing the 73 million who tuned into this show Sunday, February the 9th, 1964. Can y'all hear the helicopter?
I heard something.
He's still cruising over.
I thought it was something pounding.
Mm-hmm. It's a helicopter. They've been flying low, doing maneuvers, night maneuvers. 3/4 is 75 cents. Mr. Rudy.
Or a quarter shy of an inch.
Mm-hmm. True. Or it could be 0.75.
Yes.
So. But there you go, y'all. That is it.
I need to
answer. We got Angel saying Ed Sullivan.
With the Beatles.
And y'all, we're probably going to be ending about 9:30 tonight because I have got stuff I have got to get done tonight because I've got an early morning.
You got some fun time this weekend.
Yeah. So we're leaving early, so I got to make sure I got all my stuff together because I am not an early riser. So if I set my alarm, I'm one of those that will hit snooze like for 30 to 45 minutes. So, yep.
I'll do that if it's something that it's on my schedule. But if it's something that I have to be somewhere at 10 o'clock or something,
mm-hmm.
I won't hit the snooze button. I'll get up. But if it's something that I want to get up at 10 o'clock, man, that 10 o'clock comes around, I hit that snooze button several times if I have to.
Like for work, I set my alarm an hour before because I know I'm going to hit snooze, 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 snooze. Christy says, I'm really, really, really hoping I can make it to the spinnery. Me too, Christy.
I'm
And we're
I'm
going to
looking
go
at.
out to eat after, so even if you're running a little later than that, just message. Be like, I'll be there at 10:30 or whatever.
I'm looking at my walls in the miniature living room.
Mm-hmm.
They are warping.
Oh, really? From the heat, you think maybe?
I don't know, or the cardboard, or so I need to what I'm thinking of doing, because the corrugated cardboard has the corrugation going this way.
Right.
So I was thinking of cutting another piece and turning the corrugation this way.
So
So
that it's
that
like
way,
double thick.
so it'll be like this.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's wanting to warp like this one will keep it up. I'm
Yeah.
hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking at it now and it looks really bad.
Oh, no. Christy, I don't know the name of it, but it's a little restaurant near the spinnery that Granny D was talking about. She
You need
said
to
it was
take lots
really
of
good.
pictures.
She said it was kind of like a mom and pop place, so it's probably good. Because them kinds of places are good.
Yeah.
Hey, Lulu, Cindy, welcome in.
Hey, Cindy Lulu.
Darcia said, I'm still here, but on the phone.
No problem.
Yep. So just back. I've already finished up my project here. This is what I did. I was getting ready to click on my project with my mouse. That is not going to scooch it over and center it up, y'all. Not even a little bit. Cindy says, nice to see you tonight. Good to see you too.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got the Jeopardy answer on the board. The category, 1960s TV history. The 1967 finale of The Fugitive drew in 78 million viewers, surpassing the 73 million who tuned into this show Sunday, February the 9th, 1964.
I didn't know that The Fugitive had an earlier release.
It was a TV show.
Really? Is it under the same premise as the movie that Harrison Ford was in?
Yes, I do believe so.
Oh, I'll have to look that up.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Kind of think that's what I think so. I could be wrong, but maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera, y'all. First, I'm going to zoom us back because y'all be all up in my business like that. Let's see. This one, this one, this one. Hey! Boopity boop, boopity boop, boop. Boop. There we go. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. So as I was saying, we're going to be ending here in about 10 minutes. So if anybody else wants to go live, or if y'all know of anybody that's going live, let us know. We can do a raid over there. I have not changed the Nightbot word. So if you would like to drop your channel link so that all of our friends here can go check out your channel, the word this week is Be Positive. That's BEE positive, all one word. And Mr. Nightbot should drop your channel link. So here's my rag, y'all. My washcloth. So it's a decent size. It is a good size.
I'm looking to see if anybody else.
And y'all, we've only had one person give us an answer, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the answer or the question to the answer. I get that wrong every time. I don't know how Alex Trebek did it. Okay, so the question to the answer is, what is the Ed Sullivan Show? I also went to Ed Sullivan because of the Beatles. I am guessing that it was the episode with the Beatles, but I wouldn't swear to it. But that's how I got to Ed Sullivan. Because I was thinking 60s, who would have had a bunch of viewers, or what would have been a big draw to get somebody to watch a TV show in the 60s? And I'm like, the Beatles. I don't know if that was the episode that they were on, but that was also my guess. It was a wild guess, just guess, and it just happened to be the right answer.
I'm liking all the purples here. I'm not sure how the other colors will come in, because you have this sort of yellowish
Mustardy.
green,
Yeah,
mustardy, and then the lighter of this color, and then this color on the outside. It's like this is the plum pudding part.
I like that though.
Yeah, but so far it's done 4 color changes.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Do I have a threader in here? I should have a threader in here.
I'm gonna show you the wall.
Okay, I'm looking for my threader. I think I took it up front. I took it into the living room, but I have another one.
Hold on, let me slide this out a little bit more.
Why did I take the one from in here when I got so many others?
I need to get a piece of paper. Oh, here we go. I'll get this. This is straight, right?
Uh-huh.
This is
Tinykins, do not knock my drink over. Hold on, here, I'll switch this, make you a little bit bigger. Tiny, quit.
It's hard to tell on the.
I can kind of see that it is.
Tiny bow right here.
Yeah, where it's a little bow right there. Yeah.
Oh, it's like. Oh, there we go. You can see it right there.
Yep.
I'm trying to get
Getting my threader out, y'all. Sorry if I'm jingle jangling.
It's hard to tell with that too.
Here's my little this is my one of my containers that holds a bunch of stuff.
There's about a 3/8 of an inch gap right here from the top to the bottom. So
Tiny, stop.
I'm gonna have to do something to push this back in.
Go down there. Yep. Oh, Bojan sent me a picture.
I'm afraid to look at the back wall from this vantage point. It looks fine. But I'm afraid to actually pull it out and see if it actually bowed too. But I'll fix it out. I will figure it out.
Tiny, now I got fur in my nose. Oh, I like that, Bojan. Here, let me. Oh, Debbie said my blanket's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Let me switch my camera back around for a quick second, and I'll show Bojan's blanket.
I'm trying to get my. There we go.
Your fur, dude. It's like in my face.
My little guy there. There we go.
Okay, so there's his blanket that his project that he's making, that he's knitting. He's doing knit one, purl one for about 14 rows. Is that blanket yarn? Oh, is this the blanket yarn that you bought last time that you said is probably going to do good for pooling? Color pooling? I bet it is, because it looks fluffy. It looks very soft right there. You can, yeah. I bet it is. Okay, let me switch my camera back. Boop, boop, boop. Bet it is. He said, yes, it is.
If it's Karen, if it's the heat, then some of my other rooms would be doing that too, because I use cardboard for those rooms as well. But the thing is, with those, I didn't put poster board on top of the cardboard. Like some of them, I just put like one of them was wallpaper. Another one I actually used just copy paper on top of the cardboard. But this is poster board, so I don't know if the thickness of the poster board is doing that to the.
Was pulling it over. Did you use the same type of glue?
Yeah.
So the only difference is the
poster board, because I none of my other rooms have poster board on the wall.
Look, y'all, I'm leaving in my hands.
I either have scrapbook paper or cardstock or wallpaper. So this is the first time that I've used poster board, because I could have painted this straight onto the cardboard, but I didn't want the ridges.
Yep. See my what I made, that flag I made. I put it on foam board, like the you know, the foam board you can get that's got the poster board already built into it and it's squishy in the middle. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I got that because I thought it would have more structure than just a regular poster board. So I put that in there. And then I glued all my tumbling tower blocks down onto it. Yeah, like that. Has it got the poster board on the outside of it?
Yeah.
So I had that, and then I let it dry. And when it dried, it was bowed. Susan's back. Let's see. Christy says
was it Dollar Tree foam board?
Probably.
The foam board from either Hobby Lobby or Michael's
doesn't do that.
It's a better quality, and it's a thicker foam inside.
Well, this one took me forever to cut it, so and that was using like a X-Acto knife because I had to cut it down just a little bit. But I think if I had have laid something on top of all of the blocks after I got my thing glued all together, maybe it wouldn't have. But anyway, and if I flip it over and I put something on it that's weighted, it would flatten back out. But it's been standing up in my office on like one of these, like a little easel type stand. So it's fine.
It's coming apart because I used 2 poster boards back to back with double-sided tape, and then I glued it to the cardboard with fabric tack. Well, the one that's glued to the cardboard is nice and flat, but the double-sided tape it's after I painted the side towards the living room, starting to do all kinds of weird things.
Oh, so maybe the paint was just got it too wet and made it.
What I did was I painted it flat on my desk, then I glued it onto the cardboard.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me see. Let me scroll back up. What was Miss Christie saying? She said she is cutting a bazillion pieces of fringe and couldn't type, but I had no idea of the correct answer anyway. Oh, cutting fringe. Oh, that and making pom-poms. I like the looks of both, but man, they're a pain in the hiney.
That's like cutting all these strands of hair.
Yep. Yep.
What I do is I wrap it around a book 10,000 times, and I cut it in and start weaving the hair in.
And there's Miss Laura.
Which is funny because I enjoy doing that. I'll just put a show on and just start pulling through the hair through one by one.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind working with it when it's already done. I just don't like the process of making it, I guess. Like, I like cutting I like giving the little pom-poms haircuts and stuff. It's the actual cutting. I don't know. I guess because it's like, oh, look at all that yarn. Just could have been made into something else. I love the look of it, though. I love the look of the fringe. I like the, the tassels. I like the look of all of it. So.
Or like pom-pom.
Hey, Barry. Yeah. Okay, so y'all, is anybody going live? Did we find anybody else going live?
I didn't see anybody else.
So Barry says, "Good evening." Good evening.
Not anybody else that people want to actually see, because I have other people that I watch.
Okay, let me go look here. So y'all, Fiberfox Studios is live. If y'all did a B right over there, she would have no clue who I am. But in case y'all wanted to know, Fiberfox Studios is live. Let's see here. According to my phone anyway. Let me go to let's see who else is live. Kind of like Nancy. There's a couple other channels that I watch that that I watch, yeah. But they're not crafty.
I sent you a message. I don't know if you want to share that one.
Oh, really? I didn't see that one.
'Cause she rarely goes live.
Is it on hers?
Uh-huh.
Wonder why that's not showing up on my phone. Okay, so y'all, Bonnie's Corner is also live. If y'all want to go check out Miss Bonnie.
And she has Miss I Bring It Every Day Kelly.
Oh, I Bring
On the
It
panel.
Kelly. So there you go. There are a few options, or a couple of options, if y'all would like to head over there. But I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. I did get one tail weaved in.
Yeah.
That side is done. I just got one tail weaved in. I'm going to go ahead and weave this tail in.
I got to go check Barry's new video for some inspiration.
Ooh. He's got a new video up, y'all. All right. Thanks y'all so very much for coming and hanging out with us. I know we're a little bit shorter tonight than usual. Cutting it a little 30 minutes early because I am shorter. Done. Yeah, me too. I am short. But I got some stuff I got to get done tonight. So y'all have a fabulous night.
Barry says, "Oh, sure. I catch you when you are leaving."
I know. And normally we would still be here for another 30 minutes, but I've got a few things that I've got to get done tonight before bedtime. Hide that right there. So, there we go. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming and hanging. We will be right back here, same bat time, same bat channel, next Thursday night. So, I will see y'all around the YouTube streets. Miss Nancy will be live. You live tomorrow night?
Oh, that's up
to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Watch her for your notifications. And like I said, we'll see y'all around the YouTube streets. Have a fabulous night. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye, everyone.